So, did you go to school today?
Yes,
In-person school or online?
in person.
Oh, was that the first time this week to do in-person?
Yeah.
And then it's already Saturday. Boy, these weeks are going by very quickly, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so your dad said that you got a new microphone, is that right? Or something new?
Yeah, it's like it's this kind
Uh,
of.
So close. Yeah, we got a new one, yes.
uh-huh. Okay. Well, I think last week it was just the internet wires froze because I had trouble with other people too. Yeah. Okay. Well, let's see how it sounds. Now, do you have does it say turn off original sound?
Yes.
Okay. And sometimes today people could not hear me. So if you can't hear me, just let me know.
Okay.
Okay. So how's your A? Oops. Okay, here's the right A. Again, can you play your A? Good. And the A and the D? Good. I think you need to turn your microphone up just a little bit. Can you do that in the settings?
Maximum, okay.
Okay, let's see again. Let's hear. Oh, that's better. That's really nice. Okay, and can you just play your A and D and let it be? So you hear that it's right in tune? Good. Let me hear your A once. Can you make your A a little bit higher? That's good. And the D and the G? Good. And the A and the E? Good. And the E? A little bit higher. Good. So did you have more time to practice this week with online school all week?
Kinda.
And did you play in the snow? What did you think of all this snow?
I didn't really go outside because I didn't want to get cold.
Oh, okay. Well, it is getting warmer now. Okay, so I'll let you choose. What etude would you like to do first?
Can we do my?
Pink book? Okay. Okay. And we started page 32.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's do slowly with really slow shifts at first, just so we feel very slidey. Good. Okay, that was good. Now, when we shift here, we want to get all the way down to the E flat. Good. Now, we don't have to go quite so low, right? On the first measure. And then C. Good. And go on. Good. Now we want to feel as though we can feel expressive through the fingers, that they can vibrate. Good. And the last note, just finish the phrase. Next. Good. So again, we want to complete the shift back to the F natural. Good. Now we want to take a look. D flat. So you want to circle that D flat. Good. Good. And we're not quite there yet. Good. Now listen here to the. Good. Now we're on the third line from the bottom. Good. Now careful. Good. And then A flat. Good. Now we'll play the bottom two notes and then the top. So little bow, really little bow, then lots of bow. Good. So we need the fifth. Good. Now, maybe the strings aren't quite in tune. You want to play your D and your G together? That's better. And then we play the bottom and the top two. Now, when we play chords, do we start from the string or from the ear?
From the string.
Yes, and look at your bow. Your bow's a little crooked this way, so you have to pull it back with your little finger. That's right, listen again. So little. Good. We can move the bow slower here, kind of slow bow, and then move it faster. Good, and do that now without stopping. And vibrate. You got it. Okay, let's play now without hearing the changing tone, but we still need to get there. Oh, just careful there. You don't give up. So let's bow and sing. Oh, nice chord. Very nice. So I would suggest that you practice this a couple of days, and then if you think it's more fluid, then you can pass yourself. Now, the next one, we're going on to the next one, which is another etude in what key?
A flat major.
Yes, and this one is all in fourth position. So you might first want to play separate bows. So first separate bows, and then you can do stop bows and then slurs.
Okay.
Okay, now the really only tricky place is if we just go to the fourth line from the bottom. So, and remember, it's all in fourth position. So just keep in mind, all in fourth position. So let's do this first. Can we just start on the E flat? And we'll just play an A flat scale. So the A flat, but we'll start on the second finger. Just so you feel it in fourth position. And come down. That was great. Good. And then we'll just go to the E flat and we'll come down. Good, that's good. That's right. G natural. That's right. Okay, you got it. Okay, so should we do the trot book?
Okay.
And we are doing,
18.
yeah, I'm right there. Okay, much, 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 much better. Can we just go from the D and the A, from here to the B and the D? So if we look at the second to the last line, we're going to play the fifth and then the sixth. The second to the last line, sorry, and the last measure with one note before. That's good. So the tricky thing is for the fourth finger to be high enough, right? Can we just play D? Good. Once more, and let the D be really singing. Good, that's good. So how about let's take the second to the last line, the third measure. And feel that you can play so beautifully through all the notes, nothing too fast. Okay, very good. So let's pass you on this one. Now, the next one we play up, 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 up. So we're going to start at the frog, but we're going to just wander down to the tip on those 3 bows there. Okay? Good. So it's a little bit long, but it repeats itself.
Okay.
And what key are we in this one?
That's G major.
Yes. And just so we're sure, we take the last sharp, which is what here?
F sharp.
And it's the first and the last sharp. And then we go a half step higher. So if we take F sharp, a half step higher is, and that tells us our key. Just a reminder. Good. And how about, should we do Schradieck next? And then we're going to go to your new piece.
Okay.
You have fun with it?
Yeah.
Okay, so we added what? 1 new line last time?
Yeah.
Number 10?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's do number 10 with 8 per bow first. Very good, and all the right notes. Can we do rhythms now? Good, and then short, long. Good. Now, this is a little bit of what I hear. What is going on here?
The short note, it's kind of accented.
Yeah, because the bow has to stay what?
Even.
Even. So I'm going to keep my bow so even. So the only thing that's moving are my fingers. Okay, now I'm going to propose that you move your fast note even faster. Very good. That was really good. Okay, and then we'll do... Good. Now, again here, if we could move the little notes faster, it just makes the long note longer. Good. Let's see if you can even go faster on those little notes. So just even if you play wrong notes, I don't care. Just... Oh, that was very good. So we're just waking up those fingers. And then let's do the opposite. Good. And now the whole measure. Great. Now, can we go from the beginning and do the whole thing to hear just one measure per bow? Okay, just keep your eyes looking ahead. Really good, really good. You want to take the last two for next time? And then we'll be done with this page. Okay, you got it. So let's go now to your Eccles. Okay, so Eccles was a Baroque composer. He was French, and this is a typical Baroque sonata. So if you look at the whole piece, the first movement, the name of the first movement is what?
Grave.
Grave, which means what?
Very slow.
Yeah, very slow. And then the next movement is?
Allegro con spiritosum.
Which means what?
Like
Allegro with?
spirit.
Yes. And he also gives it in the form of a courant. And a courant is a dance. And a courant, currente, is a fast dance. So we have a slow movement, a fast movement, and then take a look at the third movement. Is what?
Adagio.
Good. And then the fourth movement is?
Vivace.
That's exactly right. So this is a typical Baroque sonata where we have slow, fast, slow, fast. Okay, here we go. Good. And then we will make the repeat. And the repeat we can play a little bit softer for contrast. Now, because it's a Baroque sonata, most likely we're going to start the trills from the top note. So that's right. So, and because it's a Baroque sonata, we're going to stop the trill on the dot. Good. And then let's repeat. And we're going to play so beautiful. Connect the bow. Good. Now, and then also we remember that with our phrases, more, less. So at the end of the phrase, most likely it's going to be more, less. So how about from here? Good. And then we can leave the bow on the string, and then we have a pickup. Now, can we try one thing? When we're going to do the harmonic, can we open the hand? Do you see? We want to, here's a closed hand. Can you do this with a closed hand? And now we're going to open it. That's right. So this is closed and this is open. Can you do that? Close, open. So if I'm looking at my hand this way, can you see that? This is closed, And now I'm going to open it. Can we try that? That's right. So then we'll be able to play the harmonic with an open position. That's right. So we'll get to the frog. Good. Now, what we want to do while we're playing the D, if I keep my hand in the closed position, I'm going to have to kind of rush to get to the open. So I'm going to open the position while I'm playing the D. Good. Open. Yes, excellent. That was great. You see, then we're ready. We always want to be prepared. So now I'm... Good. Now we want to look at our bow and make a beautiful bow change here. So again, the bow, just like in the double stop, we don't want it to go this way. So I'm going to kind of help my little finger. See, my little finger will pull my bow slightly back. Oh, that was a spectacular bow change. Really, really nice. Now, that's the end of our first section, and then we do our second section. And I'll just give you a little heads up. We start in what key?
Minor.
Yes. Now, listen to what happens here. So what key are we in here? Can you play the arpeggio I just played? I'll do it again. Good. And so what arpeggio is that? You're right, right?
B.
B what? B.
Minor.
Well, is it a B natural or a B something else?
B flat.
Yeah, isn't that a B flat?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's going to be a B flat major arpeggio here. Now, it's not surprising that we go from G minor to B flat major because they both have the same key signature. They both have how many flats? Two, and we call that the parallel major. You don't have to really remember this. I'm just going to get these words into your vocabulary so you'll be using them over the next months and years. So then, because we're in G minor here, G minor is rather what?
Sad.
Very sad, right. So, and B flat major is much...
Happier.
Yes, so then we're in happy B flat here. just so you know that you play it with a little different emotion. Good. Now actually here, let's just stay in third position. So we'll stay 3. Good, good. That was good. And you caught yourself with that trill. So here we're going to play where we've come down and now we're going to start going up again. So we can put a little line there. So A, put a little line before the F. So we can take a tiny breath. Breath. And then what happens to the line? The line goes up. Good. And that's the end of the what?
Phrase.
Yes, that's the end of our phrase. And then we start a new one. Good. And then we are ending back in what key?
G minor.
Yes, yes. So we play. And this is the most expressive note. And I can take a little time. And you see, and I want to feel the sadness of that B flat. You see, I can make it a little longer and I move the bow. Good, so this will be down bow. Good, and there's a slur. Good, and then you'll be just aware of the beautiful bow chain. Good. When we make this bow change, we'll make it without changing the speed of the bow. Just very same speed when you change. You got it. Okay, that's the first movement. And on to the Allegro con spirito. Okay, very good. Now, the chord, he gives us a wonderful G minor chord there, but we want to be able to play all the notes. Can you play just the chord? Good. And we start the chord from the string. So I'll do the pickup and watch. I roll the bow over. Good. And we want to do a horizontal motion. Don't press down. Good. That's good. Now, your pickup, 2, 3. And yeah, that's right. Just you have plenty of time. Just make sure we hear all 4 notes. Good. And then here, we don't need to play too short. Two, 3. Good. That's right. So 1, 2. Now we move the bow. We move the bow quickly. Oh, I didn't hear all 4 notes. Two, 3. Good. Okay, that's good. And the same thing. 1, 2, 3. And then what chord is this? If this was G minor, that is
G major.
Yeah, so G major. Okay. I want to just change one thing before we go on. Can we put a 4th finger here? And I'll tell you that's in the first measure on the 2nd page. Good. There's a reason for it. Because we want to keep the bow on the D string. Especially between fast notes. I like to stay on the same string. Now here we shift, C natural. Okay, that was very good. Now listen to the rhythm. 1, 2, 3. So 1. Let's do without the trill. 1, 2. And we don't need the D. We'll do with no trill. So it's 3rd finger and 2. Good. So listen to the pulse. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1. Da da da. Bum da dee da da. Okay, you're making it too complicated. Here's the pulse. 1 and 2 and 3. Teary, teary, Teary ta ta da ti 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 ti. Can you do that? Can you just tap yourself? You can say 1 and 2 and da 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 ba.
How do I do that?
Okay, let's say teary ti ti da re ti ti ti.
Terry T T dot T T T.
Right. Teary ti ti da re, like teary, but we're only 1/16, so the second 16. Teary ti ti da re ti ti ti. Teary ti 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 ti. Teary teary ti 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 ta ah.
Terry T T dot
Re
re
ti ti.
T.
Right. Okay. Now can you just say da da dum ba 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 ba?
Da 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 dee da.
No, so it's da da da. So I'm tapping eighth notes. Da da da. Ba da 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 da. So da da da.
Da da
Da da da.
da da da.
Okay, watch. Da ba ba. Ba ba ba.
Da ba ba
Ba ba. Ba ba ba.
ba ba.
Okay, see, we're only tapping the eighth notes. Ba, ba, ba. Can you do that? Tap, tap. Just do tap, tap. Good. And ba, ba, ba.
Ba.
Yeah, so ba, ba, ba. So ta, da, ti, ta.
Ta ti ta.
That's it. That's right. But it's really T, T, dot, re, T. T, dot, re, T.
T dot re T.
You got it. T, dot, re, T. Do it a few times.
T dot re T.
Good. T, dot, re, T.
T dot re T dot re T.
That's it. That's right. So T dot. So T dot. Up-o. That's right. That's right. So. Good. Now add the trill. Now you got it. So now, so third position. That was good. Now let's go to the top of the page. Good. Good. Okay, you got it. It's a little slow, but can we just do that? Good. That was right. That's right. Because it's the second beat, 2, 3, 1. Because how many beats do I have per measure?
3.
Yes. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Two, three, and then use 1, 2, 3, and we will repeat, but let's go on for now. 1, 2, 3. Good. Now look at the notes: D, B flat, and F. So another B flat. We're in B flat again. That's it. Oh, careful. Listen to the notes. Right, can you circle that? So it's not an F sharp, it's an F what?
Natural.
Yes. Okay, now listen to the rhythm. It's not, it's teary-tee. Teary-tee, teary-tee. Teary-tee, teary-tee, teary-tee. Good, now we'll stay up. Good. Now here we're going to play down bow and then we do another down bow. So down and catch. And then we shift to fourth position. 1. That is exactly correct. 2, and stop the trill on the dot. 2, 3, and good. Next. Good. Now here we have 2 slurs. Good. Now we're going to keep our eighth notes a little bit shorter, a little bit more martelé. Okay, now here, again, I need all the notes. 1, 2, 3. Now watch what we do. We're going to do a fouette. So I take my bow a little off and I whip it, and that's called fouette. Go about 3 beats. 1, 2, 3, 1. Good. And you just whip. Now you can drop the bow on the string. And but eighth note. You got it. Okay, you got it. Really good. So just that one rhythm. Now, let's take a look at the next movement. So the next movement is Adagio, and he writes it in 3/2. What does that tell us?
3 half notes.
Right, exactly. So we have 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Up-bow. Make sure you see an up-bow there. So another up-bow. And up-bow on the D. And then up-bow again. And then a 1. And again, we stop the trill on the dot. 2, 3. And then okay, so I have to go very, very soon. So that's that movement. Now let me show you just how to practice what the next movement is like. And this is our vivace. We take the dots off here. They're détachés. Okay, so this is pretty clear here. Okay, so let's see if you pull together first and second movement and then learn third and fourth movement.
Okay.
Is that enough for you to do?
Yeah.
I think so. It's going to be great. Okay, so questions?
No.
Okay, stay warm.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye,
Thank
thank
you.
you.
Bye.